let's go ahead and find a random game. It's been a long time since I played a random opponent. And we got white. He like pre-moved d5. That was weird. Almost forgot how to play my main opening as white. That would have been funny. Alright, so we at least have a double Danish here. I think since he's thinking about it so long, he's not going to take. Interesting. That is a move I have never seen before. He wants to take the pawn with check now. So he's kind of forcing me to do this. So now we've just transposed into a line of the double Danish. Now, don't I have this? What if I just play here first? I guess now he can do this. So it's not as good. I guess I'll take with the queen. That way I'm hitting this pawn. Okay. He's correctly defending. And he's hitting this pawn, which I need to defend. Or I could let him take it and try and pin his knight, but that seems a bit risky. I don't really want to move my queen from where it is. I could pin his knight. That way he can't take. Oh, I guess he could actually, because my queen would be hanging. But if he takes here, then I think I can come here and I'm looking at this, but after he takes, I don't see anything compelling. Let's come back here and hit this pawn again. I like that this bishop is trapped right now behind this knight. Although I guess he has this. So he castles. Let's finish my development. Bring the knight out so it's defending the bishop. And I will also castle in a moment. So he clearly wants to fianchetto his bishop. I could play here, and if takes and takes, so he can't do that. He can't play here anymore. All right, now let's castle. Okay, where do I want to move my queen? Maybe here? He can come here, although that doesn't really do anything. Well, if I come here, then he has this, which hits my queen, so I can't take, because he just recaptures. And if he takes and I take here, then he takes here. My queen is still hit, so I'm gonna drop the queen back here, I think, or maybe I come here and try and get my queen over on the. Damn, I really just don't know where I want this. I'll come here. This also allows me to do this, maybe, and try and push his knight back. I don't think trading the way he's offering is good for me because it opens up his rook. So I'm gonna continue trying to push back this knight. And if he takes, then I'll take here. And that pawn is kind of a weakness. But it's also preventing him from playing c6 or c5, so could be good too. Let's bring the rook over and try and attack this pawn. Queen c6 looks decent here. Maybe also something, bring the bishop back and the knight forward, perhaps. Maybe just throw this pawn forward. I like queen c6. And the rook. Bring the other rook. Do I want to take this? He recaptures here, and I feel like that doesn't help me very much. I think I'm going to start pushing the h-pawn. His knight is no longer pinned, but my queen is defending this pawn. Let's drop back here. If he plays this, I'm very tempted to sacrifice. Maybe I sacrifice the bishop though, and bring the knight in. Fuck it, let's go for it. It's exciting. So I can bring the rook up and over. Or maybe this rook. That way this rook, this other rook continues cutting off the bring the queen here, hit this knight, and also prepare to slide it over here maybe. Set up a discovery. Okay, so now I'm threatening to do something like this. I guess he can play here. That's a good move, I think. Damn, if only I had a double check. Let's come here. Hit the knight, and I'm still protecting my own knight. I think he should have played here and forced a queen trade. Bring the rook up. So I'm not threatening mate yet because his queen and knight cover this square. I am threatening to come here and get an x-ray on the queen and knight. Need to be careful about my back rank as well. Maybe coming here was stronger actually. He's below me on time now, which is good because the clock is a piece Never forget that. This doesn't quite have mate because he can take with the knight. Let's come here. I think now I'm threatening mate here, and if his knight moves, I'm threatening mate there. And he doesn't have any back rank stuff, despite the precariousness of my own king. I'm pretty happy with that sacrifice. I mean, I didn't calculate anything. I was just like, I feel like this is good. So now, doesn't this just lead to mate anyways? Now the king has to go back, and then it's mate. Let's go, dude. That was a great game. Even though it says I have 3 blunders and 1 missed win, I'm very happy with that game. I'm sure the sacrifice was not actually sound, but I'm just happy that my intuition... Wow, he had 52% accuracy. I'm happy that my intuition was that I would have a strong attack, and that was correct. So let's see what happened here. You overlooked a better way to win material. Really? Did it want me to do this? No. Did you just want me to take with the pawn? Now that's an interesting line, and one that I don't think I would want to play. Yeah, here I was supposed to play this, right? Yeah. And the best move here was just bringing the knight out. Yeah. He was supposed to play knight here, right? Yeah, I noticed that in the game, but he fortunately didn't play it. So that was good. Castling was good. This was not the best, but I think it's fine. Eval didn't change much. That was best. Nice. I'm glad I found that. This was not as good. So we went from +2 to -3. So that's pretty bad. Let's see. You overlooked a better way to threaten winning material. Not really sure what that is. To get a hint. A knight move. Oh, I guess the point is just that the knight gets into a really nice position. Okay. So this was a bad mistake, but not because of the bishop taking. What was best here? Just bringing it back. And I guess the point is that he's weakened his king so much. Like now I guess I play h4 and I'm just right there already. See the full line? Okay, but what if he just does nothing? Like, what if he does this? Oh, you're threatening to play bishop takes d6. And if he recaptures, you take the queen and win the rook. That's a nice move. Okay, what if he had done something that protected against that, but still didn't really do much? Like, what about if he does this? Knight d4, with the goal of coming knight f5. And I guess you're pressuring this pawn. Interesting. And this was minus 2.3 now. What if I had done it with the knight instead? So doing it with the knight was a bit better. What was best here? Yeah, queen g4. So now all of his advantage is gone, and in fact I'm really winning here. Kind of crazy. After 2 moves, he's just bam. Best here was probably bringing the queen back. Yeah, that was good. This was a blunder. I was supposed to do what I did on the next move, which was this. And why is this so bad? What? Just because he chases my queen around with his queen, but that move was not good. So what was he supposed to do here? Because apparently I didn't have a forced mate yet. Like what was his, what could he have done here? He could throw his knight there and then drop his queen back, perhaps. Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just pretty bad, though. All right, I'm happy with that game. That was a nice game.